Mr. President, delegates, members, and guests, today is a special day because of the presence of so many old and new friends who have come from every part of the country to be with us to celebrate the Holstein cow and you, the great folks who own her. Let's extend appreciation to our hosts from Indiana who have helped make this special event possible. Well, the Holstein Association was formed 128 years ago for the purpose of improving the breed of Holstein cattle. It is the combination of the world's greatest cow and the world's greatest people that make the Holstein Association exceptional. Every time I take part in the National Holstein Association Convention, state meeting, or other Holstein activity, I think about the wonderful people I've been fortunate to get to know and call friends who so generously give of themselves. While it is the registered Holstein cow that brings us together to an event, when we are together, we talk cows, but often much of the conversation is about family, friends, and our passion for the activities we're involved in. Let me take this opportunity to thank you, the Holstein family, for all you do for the betterment of the Holstein cow, the association, and the activities that are centered around her. One of the highlights in the history of the Holstein breed took place at our 2012 annual meeting in Springfield, Missouri, when the new ideal Holstein cow and bull paintings were unveiled. As many of you know, prior to our unveiling, the last time the ideal Holstein cow and bull images were updated was in the 1970s. We were pleased to be able to commission world-renowned artist Bonnie Moore to paint the new ideals. As you have seen, the new images reflect the modern, efficient, attractive animal that is the U.S. registered Holstein. The ideal Holstein cow and bull portraits reside in their permanent home at One Holstein Place in Brattleboro, and it is pleasing to know that they will forever be a part of Holstein history. Turning our attention to 2012 program activity, your association's emphasis on profit-oriented programs and services for members resulted in solid growth and participation. Additionally, your involvement made it possible for the Holstein Association to have another good year financially. The momentum of steady increases in registrations continues. Registrations totaled 362,669, up 2,520 over 2011 totals. It's interesting to note that 10 years ago, in 2002, we registered 315,488 head. Because of you and the world's most profitable cow, the U.S. registered Holstein, registrations have increased 47,181 in the last 10 years. Our beloved Holstein cow is getting better all the time as she continues to make healthy production increases. The TriStar lactation averages for milk, fat, and protein all increased. The 25,624 pounds of milk average is a 152-pound improvement, while the 949 pounds of fat average is an increase of 7 pounds, and the 773 protein pounds is an improvement of 6 pounds. The Holstein Complete program continues to expand. Evidence of the ever-increasing popularity of Complete is shown by the 281,359 cows enrolled, representing a 10% increase. Our outstanding team of classifiers evaluated 228,500 cows last year, which is 436 fewer than 2011. Through the sire evaluation for type set program, 88,586 animals were appraised. This is a 3% increase in the number of cows. We did not see an increase in transfer activity. A total of 65,646 animals were transferred, which is 1,062 less than the previous year. There was tremendous interest in genomic testing as 26,796 genomic tests were run compared to 19,474 in 2011, an increase of 7,322. There is more genomic testing of Holstein cattle in the United States than there is of any other breed of cattle anywhere in the world. Throughout the year, much time and energy was spent on deliberations and activities pertaining to the transitioning of the United States Dairy Genetic Evaluation Program from USDA to the Council on Dairy Cattle Breeding. President Warden and I also participated in a number of meetings and teleconferences that focused on how the Council, which for years had primarily acted as an industry think tank, might convert from that to a private type of Service Bureau business. One of the best barometers for measuring the success of a member organization is to look at new membership growth. New adult membership rose by 3% as we welcomed 629 new adult members, and junior membership increased by 8% as 966 juniors joined our ranks. These numbers bode well for the future of this great association. When you see the bright-eyed, talented young people taking part in this year's convention, you have to be excited about our future. Excuse me. Take some time to visit and get to know some of our junior members while you are here in Indianapolis. Our youth and young adult training programs offered through the Holstein Foundation are the envy of the national pedigreed livestock industry. The Holstein Association Board of Directors is to be commended for the vision and wisdom they have imparted to ensure a strong future for the organization and its members. Outgoing President Chuck Warden and Director Leroy Egan need to be recognized for the countless hours and tireless work they have given on behalf of the association. I know of no other time when the demands of the Holstein Association's president were greater. We are also fortunate to have such an outstanding team of employees working on behalf of the association. You'll have a good chance to visit with some of them at the convention, and we'll make introductions later in the program. Additionally, I want to salute the unsung heroes who are back in Brattleboro today, carrying out the important work that needs to be done. Rarely, if ever, do you have the opportunity to see them personally, but I am proud of each of them. The group you see most often is our classifiers and regional representatives. Here, too, they are the best in the national pedigreed livestock business. While change is running rampant in the dairy industry, there is an ideology that won't change at the Holstein Association. That is, the needs of our members will always be at the core of the decision-making process. In closing, when you get right down to it, the Holstein Association is not just a cow business. It's a people business. The majority of you have gained much more from the Holstein Association than is recorded on the dollar side of your own operation ledger or that of your association. Through the Holstein Association, you have gained friends you may have never met without your common interest in registered Holstein cattle. Many of these special friendships will last a lifetime. You have gained fond memories of cattle, people, places, and special events, national conventions, and experiences that are not available to the uninvolved. The greatest gain, however, might be in the personal satisfaction each and every one of you have from the knowledge that you have contributed to the well-being and improvement of the United States registered Holstein herd, which is the most coveted in the world. Thank you very much.